Have a beautiful candle at an incredible price, and there is no flame, so you don't have to worry. Now, this is also from Home Reflections, our own brand here at QVC, and it is a flameless 6x6 jumbo candle. Now, when you think of those home decor magazines, you see candles of this size, but you do not see them in a flameless design at $14.99. So this is a clearance price. The only downside to that clearance price is you will not see this again. $24 should be that original price, but you are saving $9 if you shop with us today. 3 easy payments of $5 will get it home. And if you are picking this up, maybe pick up more than one, especially at that 3 easy payments of $5 price point. So for $10, you're getting 2 of them home, and you're going to find so many ways to use these around your space. Now, you've got a realistic flicker and that perfect ambiance. You just decide whether you want our ivory option. Then we have your white. Now, all these will be coming with a remote control. They require 2C batteries. And then we have our red option. And you can see this red is lit up. I'll show you those flames inside. On QVC.com, we have one more choice for you. We have our gray option. It's item number H468700. That's that gray. You can see that realistic flame. And I'm going to welcome in Carrie Lachlan to talk a little bit more about these. Carrie, we've gotten to present these together before. You know I love a flameless candle, and I love the size of these.
Yes, this is a special one to our collection. Most of the time you see our pillars or our tapers, but for this one we went with a jumbo. For this, you have a little plate, you have a little wreath, you have the jumbo candle, and then you've created this beautiful centerpiece, whether this is going on your kitchen island, your console table, maybe in the middle of your dining room table. Just a really easy, quick way to add that little touch of light, that little touch of decor. What I like about this one, and particularly, John, it is made of real wax. So you'll see these gorgeous marbling streaks that go around it. On the red, you can really see how beautiful it is. But the flames are set deep down inside. So when this is lit, from afar, it really does look real. But then even close up, it looks real because of the flame being more in the middle.
Right.
And when you go to QVC.com and you see the gray, that really shows you how it's going to be lit in your home. It has more of a glowing from the inside and this ombre effect. See how you have that deep, beautiful base where you still get to see that striation of the marbling on the real wax, and then it goes up into this glowing candle. So it is, to me, one of the most realistic flameless candles that we have, because you have to get almost on top of it to see that it's not a real candle.
Yeah, it's just, this is the way to really elevate your space. And when we look at those home decor magazines, the price point on a candle of this size is usually double what the usual price would be. But this,
I mean, easily.
Yeah, but this is something that's going to last you for years and years, because it is not something you need to relight. It has that great battery operated design to it, and you've got the remote. So you can really set this and forget it with that timer.
You can set it and forget it with the timer and with the candle itself. That's what I love, because okay, so say, Carrie, I don't have all this stuff. Well, all you need is that candle. So imagine this is your bookshelf, and you have, a figurine, and you have a little plant, and you have your books. You set this in, you've instantly added life because you're adding that light. So it makes it feel like it has a pulse. And then also you're filling in that space with something that is substantial instead of filling in that space with multiple smaller things.
Right.
So it really is a set it and forget it with a timer, and a set it and forget it with the actual design as well.
Yeah, and at this price point, I mean, we've got a great variety of colors for you. We have our red, we have this white option. They go great together. We have the ivory. And then on QVC.com, we have that gray where you can really see the glow. At this price point, at a clearance price point, when you're not going to see this again, maybe pick up more than one. Pick up different colors, mix and match. That is kind of the beauty of what Home Reflections brings us. These all really play well together. So you can add that illumination throughout your space, maybe put these on a bookshelf, but call 800-500-7590 because you will not see these again. It's item number H468700. Calling is always the best way to reach us over here on QVC2. But Carrie, when we think of the quality of this piece and we think of the size of it, maybe we're using it on the tablescape, but where else would you recommend putting these in our home that maybe we wouldn't think of?
So I love using these in the half bath, especially, or in your main bath, especially if you have a double sink and maybe
Okay.
you have your little plant and you have your side towel, but you have that space in the middle where you're like, it needs something. Add this. You can set that timer so you can use it as a nightlight. I also love to use this. Think about the summertime when you're not using your fireplace. And instead of
Oh.
maybe doing the standard 3-inch diameter pillars, put these in there and kind of get them on a few different risers, whether you're using logs or pieces of wood, and set them in there. Use that timer, and then every night they'll just come on, and the fireplace will feel like, it's alive. It doesn't have that like kind of deadpan when it's summertime and we're not using it, but also you have the safety and you don't have to worry about heat in the middle of the summer as well.
Right. You're getting that great glow. You're getting that ambiance. You're getting that realistic look of the candle and that wax look in a flameless design. So do not wait on this. It is a clearance price. $14.99, which means you are saving $9 and you will not see this again. You decide whether you want that red option. The white has been wildly popular. So if you were waiting on this, if you have in your cart, we only have 300 remaining. You are getting the remote with that timer function as well. Then we have our ivory option. And last but not least, we have our gray option, which you can really see that glow. Call 800-500-7590. You know, Carrie, one of the first things I learned from you here about home reflections and about interior design with candles was that phrase, light brings life to your space. And since you said
Yes.
it is something I think about all the time. And I've done in my own space at my home because it really just, it warms up any environment. And the fact that you
It
can
really
do it
does.
without having to worry about that flame, if you have the pets, if you have kids running around, it's like, this is truly the best of both worlds.
It is. And because you have that timer, there's times in life where I'll be like, oh, there's my candle. Oh, there's my pretty candle. And I don't light it because I'm so busy that I won't actually stop for that 5 seconds to light my candle. But I
Right.
know that if I did, it would make me feel good inside. But with that timer, it's going to come back on. So, you set it, it's getting a little bit darker now, probably around 8 o'clock. It starts to get a little darker. So you hit that at 8, it's going to stay on for 6 hours, but it's going to pop right back on the next day. So you don't have to remind yourself to set the mood because your little timer will do it for you.
Right. And if you're someone like me who is chronically late and can never get out of their own way and has doubled back many
You
times.
could use this as your alarm.
Yes, that and,
You could
and
be
has
like, "The
doubled back
candle's
many
on."
times thinking that I've left a candle burning, then this is for you because you will know that you don't have any open flames that you left burning when you left the house. You just decide which color you want to pick up, whether it is our ivory option. And I love how realistic this ivory one looks. I mean, this looks like one of those big candles that you would see in those home decor stores because you are getting that really just classic ivory here that pairs really well with this white one that has been wildly popular. Now, the white option, we have less than 300 to go around. Followed by our red. You can see that glow in the red. All of these are going to have that realistic flicker and that perfect ambiance. And over on QVC.com, we have your gray option. That is our most limited, less than 200 to go around. 3 easy payments of $5 to get that home. If you can pick up more than one, you will not regret it. It's item number H468700. So call 800-500-7590. Carrie, you are the best, and I will be seeing you a little later on this evening as well.
I will see you soon, John.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
so much
then.
for having us.
Absolutely.